not difficult. You have nothing to worry about.
Darling Arna. When the ship crashed, I half wondered if life as we knew it would collapse in on itself as well. It seemed like the pressure of the ocean surrounding us was pressing through the ship's hull, and I wondered how any of us would find a new way to keep going on.
There aren't many people I can talk to without feeling inferior.
Oh, thanks.
No, I didn't mean like that. You're not a Jimmy Judger, you know? You seem to just accept.
I try. It could be worse. But there must be more. More to life?
Is that Dr. Computer?
Dr. Computer? This opens a whole box of questions.
Actually, I did kind of make a mistake.
We all make them, Harold.
Ah! Who? What? So...
We're sorry to put the burden on you, Harold, but you're the next best man for the job.
Yes! I mean, yes.
I'm Matthew Wood. I'm animation director on Flintlock. Flintlock is a Souls-like RPG where you play as Nor with your companion Enki, a little fox character, taking on great gods. Building on from Ashen, we've tried to go more Souls-light, so we do that by increasing the mobility options and increasing the pace of combat. We're trying to make things more dynamic and hopefully make it more accessible to new players to the Souls genre as well as players from action RPGs. The combat in Flintlock is all rhythm-based, which from an animation side means you need to be able to feel the rhythm through the animation. So every 9 frames is like a beat. So being able to make sure that the player can understand when the next attack's going to come and react accordingly. I think my favourite animation for Nor is just like her basic moveset, combining her axe attacks with her gun attacks, and then also mixing that in with strafing, with rifles. Some of the traversal options in game would be like jumping, double jumping, dodging, air dodging, sliding down hills, inky rift traveling, and being able to like chain between those. Once you get an enemy down to enough health in a fight, then you can execute a glory kill, either axe or pistol. It's good to animate the glory kills. They're usually the more like complicated choreographed moves, and the ones where you get to take control of the camera to really control the framing of the action as well. At times, we definitely wanted Enki to feel like he was a companion alongside you as you navigate the world, doing all of your jumping and your sliding. So trying to keep him in frame to slide alongside you or jump alongside you.
An eternity it spent playing out in the tortured halls of my mind. mentors, friends, and lover alike turn against you. Whatever end we meet, it has been a delight to compose the song of change together.
The swirling maelstrom of creation. Magnificent. Is it not?
My name is Andres Borghi, and I'm a film director from Argentina. I'm also a game developer. The game I'm working on right now, it's called Tenebris Somnia. It's an old-fashioned survival horror game like Resident Evil or Silent Hill or Fatal Frame. But the catch is that in certain moments you have a cutscene, and the cutscene is suddenly a live action. The original idea for the game came while playing the independent horror game Faith by Airdorf. And I said, okay, let's do like a Nintendo game and a movie. In every horror movie, every horror game, when you see the monster is a bald guy or girl, big teeth, white eyes or black eyes, naked, very thin, very tall. It's always the same. It got to be a cliche. So we have to really think how to make things different and unique. So what you are seeing right now is the behind the scenes of the filming of the live action segments. When you make real film, you make the whole thing. You have the beginning, the middle, and the end. But here it's like you're filming small parts of the story, separated. And the thing that glues them together is the game, the gameplay. I really have to be sure of what I'm making, because I'm kinda the only one that really understands what's going on in the shooting. When you're playing the game and you see everything in pixels, you don't really see her face, for example. And suddenly you see the actress in like real close-up. It makes you want more. At the end of the thing, it's a love story. Anyone can understand. There's magic, there's monsters, but the important thing is that you understand the love story, and anyone can understand a love story. For the moment, we only have a playable demo, which is on Steam. Tenebris Somnia will be out on Steam sometime around 2025. You can follow us on Twitter to see some updates of the game.
Nearly 4,000 miles on roads less traveled to a place we've never heard of in service of a shadowy employer.
Welcome to Betty's Diner. I'm pretending we're on a weekend road trip and not on the run.
Normal procedure. Let's not give them a reason to detain us.
Home run!
Be gone.
Do your friends even know what you do? Using your box? I'm not going anywhere. Stop it.
Stand down, officers. Oh, come on. Look at the fun we're having together. Hold the bus up.
We walk among. Not dragging us into this would have been helpful. Right behind you.
But if we keep fighting, we won't make it through the Republic. Promise me, you'll look after each other.
Just in time for a beatdown.
Incoming fire.
That's what I'm talking about.
I could do this shit all day.
Bingo! Please tell me we're keeping score.
Rin Delora, the whole syndicate is looking for you, and I found you first.
Your father instructed me to play this message for you. Do you want to hear it?
A message from Dad? I can't believe you knew him. I was hoping you would know where he went.
I don't. We all used to call him Stormwalker.
Where is Rin Delora now?
Kill the rebel girl and bring Rin Delora directly to me.
It was supposed to be a routine mission. But something went terribly wrong. This is not the end. I will get to the truth, no matter what.
From far off and in close range, the Alchemist battles the strange. Juice, Alchemist.
Hey, I'm Thomas Mahler. I'm the creative director at Moon Studios.
Hey, I'm Gennady, and I'm a production and technical director, and both of us are the founders of Moon.
We are working on our new project, which is called No Rest for the Wicked. It's basically just my dream project, right? It's the action RPG that I always wanted to play and wanted to play for 20 years now. We're trying to create one of the best combat systems on the market. We also want to completely change how exploration is done, right? That you're not just walking around on a randomly generated flat plane. Combine that with the multiplayer aspect, combine that with all these quote-unquote social elements of like building the town and housing and farming and all of those things. It's the kind of game that I always wanted to see somebody making, but because they didn't make it, we are making it now.
The big thing for us to tell people is that the more you would look into No Rest for the Wicked, the more you would understand that what we're trying to do is kind of create our own mix. So we will look at any particular genre and we would take the elements from this genre that we are excited about. We put it all together into one game and then we iterate on it. So we might take, combat inspirations from the Soul series, Monster Hunter, animation commit-driven combat, but also fighting games, things that have combos, things that have special moves, and we try to make it and tune it in our own way. Then we look at things like exploration, interconnected, multifaceted, dense level design that encourages retraversal and discovering the world. So it's really not one game in particular we're trying to necessarily follow. We're just inspired by all of these different elements from all of these different games. We put it together and try to grow it and make it into the most perfect version it can be. No Rest for the Wicked is coming to early access on Steam on April 18th.
Przez las? Nie ma mowy. Masz pan chociaż jakąś furę albo coś? Ubojnie to tam był bieg. Czego tu szukać w takim ubojni? Ale las to inna, prawda, para kaloszy.
Among the ruins of a shattered Earth, humanity rallies against an overwhelming invader, waging a war for survival. Using powerful suits, humanity suddenly stands a chance against a mighty foe. Gear up. Battle to win. Earn great rewards and save humanity. Forge alliances and fight for glory. Join the fight now.
In both the bright light of day and the long dark of night, I pledge to devote my entire being to and do all in my power for this great nation of Forestland and you, its people.
They're the Forestland Army.
The Forestland Army is really something else.
Starting off as the underdogs? Sounds like my kind of fight. Just you wait, Forestland Army.
I'm gonna need you to hand over that Aquanium to me.
General Croa.
Right is relative, after all. One person's right is another person's wrong.
Demons are no match for the illustrious Rosetta Brigade.
Listen, Rosetta! We can resolve this if you'll just talk to us!
Keep your naive ideals in your diary.
Aquanium!
Indeed it is! With this, our army will control the entire world! For the sake of those lives lost, for our great patriots,
I must lead you back to the path of righteousness by ridding this world of demons!
What? He's a match for the prince?
Fiend Prince, why do you lend these humans your strength?
Forget about me! Keep the Aquanium safe!
I don't go by Shiva anymore, though.
Now, foul fiend! Better start begging before I run out of patience!
He's not human. Wuniel is an angel.
I didn't punch him. I really did not.
From the worst cinematic nightmares.
Oh, hi, Tom.
Hi.
To an unforgettable, masterful cinematography.
Please?
Blockbuster Inc. Game where you make your dream movies come true. Create your own sets. Ooh, fancy. Make your dream movies. Even if they are a bit weird.
Action!
Win prestigious awards in grand ceremonies. Nurture your movie stars. Navigate through the history of cinematography. Blockbuster Inc. Coming.
Kinship, brotherhood. Throughout time and antiquity, the building blocks of society have been based on democracy, debate and compromise through peaceful deliberation. But sometimes there is no more powerful way to make a point
Then a punch to the face! In Rumble Club, there's no problem! A punch and solve! Don't fall! Don't stumble! Rumble! Wish list now!
What is it?
Are you sure we can't go back to our old house?
You'll soon get used to it. Think of it as an adventure.
And who might you be?
I'm Simon. Don't you remember me?
Look here, this is a prequel.
So what do you think I should do?
The little miscreants have the nerve to steal from me. I demand to know who we're dealing with.
Come on, Simon. Get the magic books. Defeat the big evil wizard. Save the magic worlds. Easy, right?
It's over. Forget our old doomsday scenarios. In the end, our pride and avarice was to be our downfall. And yet, when evil reigns supreme, heroes rise up in defiance. They are the glimmer of hope within the encroaching darkness.
Outpost core link established. Commencing synchronization. 20%. 50%. 100%. Fire.
Let our death become the embers that ignite the fires of hope.
Okay, Chesley. I think it's time.
My heart's in the highlands. My heart is not here. My heart's in the highlands. Not chasing the deep. The hills of the highlands. Forever farewell to the highlands. Farewell to the
Thank you for your help, Kelly. Oh, aye, and Mr. Chesley, of course.
My name is Mark Jacobs. I am the CEO / Chief Creative at now Unchained Entertainment. We're currently working on 3 things: Final Stand Ragnarok, Camelot Unchained, and the Unchained engine, which powers the games that we're making now, the games we're going to make in the future, and also, of course, the name change. It's been a while for us to get where we are. But the key thing for us is we never gave up. And now we're at the point where not only is FSR ready to launch, but our engine can do things that no one else that we've seen so far is able to do. And what we wanted to do was large-scale battles, 500 or more people, 30 frames a second.
My name is Michelle Davies. I'm art director at Unchained Entertainment, currently working on Final Stand Ragnarok. The really cool part about it and where its core is, it allows for many more entities than you see in other engines to give you that Helm's Deep. Final Stand Ragnarok, it is the few versus hordes, thousands of enemies.
FSR is a hack and slash, Brutus slasher. It is meant to be fun and silly and snarky at times. You know, this is a game that doesn't try to take itself too seriously. We're also going to have what we're calling First Look Fridays, where we're going to offer players a sneak peek at things like new scenarios, new champions, modified scenarios. Hey, maybe we'll make this a little harder, or maybe instead of 1,000, NPCs coming in a wave, we're going to make 500, make them a lot more powerful. We're going to try different things with them. No matter how well you thought things out, the players are going to have much more interesting things to say once they've played it. We want to see what they like, what they don't like. And the way FSR has been built, it is so easy for us to make changes, in a scenario. Being able to do that real time with real players gives us such an edge in iteration. And certainly the scale is always going to be, our strongest suit.
If you would like to experience what it feels like to be in that moment, the middle of Helm's Deep, fighting the onslaught, you're really going to like Final Stand Ragnarok.
The goal right now is to launch on Steam in March, PC of course, and then over the remainder of the year, we're going to be working to get it at least on one of the consoles and launch fairly quickly after that.
Location. Working on. Wow, so many choices. It can't be this easy. It wasn't this easy.
Welcome to the FDI, Mr. Tanner. As our newest operator, your role is to support our agents in the field. Using cutting-edge software, investigate mysterious crimes, dig for clues, uncover the truth. Good luck.
Players step into the steel-toed shoes of an oil rig worker who must evade shrieking stalkers and look for answers in the isolating, labyrinthine halls of a 1970s drilling platform stranded in the North Sea. And to sate the appetites of our scare-hungry viewers, we've been working with the team to bring you a terrifying new trailer that will reveal when you can get your hands on it.
I still can't believe you went. What are you thinking? Going to that place? Wish you hadn't got yourself into this mess, but you did. You can't run forever. I know you were just trying to do right by me, so I need you to do what's right by us. Now, please, Cass. I am so tired of fighting. I just want it to be over. I want you home. The girls want you home, but if you don't deal with this, then we are done for good. I love you, but I won't wait forever.
To the architect, every idea starts with a single line, springing forth from our ambition, and ending at the edges of our imagination. To them, an empty blueprint represents a world of possibilities. A world of dreams and doorways.
Fanatically optimistic.
Piece of cake.
It's starting to rain. Don't get your guns wet.
Justice Department, down on the ground, don't move!
Come at me, creep. Come on!
Don't damage your spine. That's an order.
Amateurs. Red line, get ready. We've got guests. Let's welcome them properly.
God, please. Talk to me this one time. How did I go against you? Is it in my power to intervene in your design? Is this a part of your plan? Is this how it's supposed to be? He will be all right. Ilya will live. You can see I'm trying. But he's always behind my shoulder.
You want the truth, my liege? Peace is a fairy tale. Something you tell young rats to stifle the nightmares. It's high time you woke up, for the nightmare is upon us. As war raged in the south, a terrible evil stirred in the north, endlessly clawing from one year to the next, until finally free of its frost-bound imprisonment. You think you know suffering? You know nothing, my liege. Wings black as death, fangs sharp as steel, and a thirst for vengeance that will not sate. There's a time for heroes. That time is over. The kingdom needs a warrior. Forged of the north, and as cold as the snow that shrouds these lands. A rat. Carved from iron. Bred for battle. And unleashed in war. And so, a new tale begins. Tales of Iron 2, Whiskers of Winter. Wishlist now.
Please answer. The area is not safe. I repeat,